Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. It is Kia Kelly. I am here today talking all about viral content strategies. Super excited to be here with you. I am live on all the platforms. If you are watching this on the replay, you can just type hashtag replay in the comments. That's going to let me know you're watching this on a replay. Let me plug up my phone while I am doing this. And I have to go to Facebook because for whatever reason, hey guys, for whatever reason, my Facebook profile, anytime I go live, automatically makes it to only me. And I don't know why it does that. And so I have to go to my Facebook profile every single time and I have to make sure that it's doing the right thing. Okay. So let me see. All right, we'll put that in my story. And then let's go to my Facebook business page so I can put that in my story. But welcome, everybody. We're just talking about viral content strategies because, listen, you do not have to go viral in order to have success. But if you can go viral, that's a blessing. Okay. If you can go viral, it's a blessing. All right. So I want everybody to just come into the chat because we're in all different social media platforms right now. Tell me where you are, what city, state, or country you're watching me in. It's 2 o'clock here in California, which means it's some other time in other parts of the country and then other parts of the world. All right. So everybody tell me what city, state, or country you're watching me in, and then we'll go ahead and get this party started. So you guys know that I have been building a business online since forever, right? There's a picture of me right there. I'm like 21 years old in front of like 12,000 people speaking. 2142. So you're talking about 21 years, okay? 21 years since I've been doing what I've been doing, okay? So there's a bunch of y'all from Atlanta. What up, Atlanta? All right. So I've been doing what I've been doing for a long time. I got into short form video marketing like TikTok, Instagram Reels, and all that the last 3.5 years. And so kind of been doing what I've been doing for a while and then all the things. Okay. So when we're talking about viral content strategies, I'm talking about this because one, people always want to know, how do you go viral? Okay. How many of you guys want to get a video to go viral? If that's you, just type the word viral in the chat. Okay. I'm curious who wants to go viral. Okay. And so oftentimes people want to get their content to go viral, which I understand. And, especially because, like, if you are someone who sells a product or service and you get a video to go viral, then you're getting this huge opportunity to get a massive influx of sales when a video goes viral. Okay. Now, I don't often teach about going viral because going viral is not a marketing strategy. Okay. Going viral is not a marketing strategy because you can do all the things and your video doesn't go viral, or you can do all the things and your video goes viral. But then what? Right? Back in 2020, everybody was going viral on TikTok. I mean, I was going viral so often on TikTok. I thought I was just like always going to be that way. But we aren't going viral as often as we used to on TikTok anymore. We're not going viral as we used to on Instagram Reels anymore. It happens, but not as often. Okay. So even though today we are going to talk about viral strategies, it's just really important that you don't bank your business on going viral. Okay. Also, something is brewing outside. Okay. So like something's brewing in the air. And so because something's brewing and I have allergies, I can feel it in this nostril right here, and I can feel it right here. Okay. So if y'all see me during the live stream doing this or going or anything like that, just note that, I haven't been talking a lot because I've just been working or whatever, and there's nobody in here with me. And so now that I'm talking a lot, I'm starting to feel it a lot in my throat and in my nose. Okay. But I do have my water here so that I can like combat the whole situation. All right. So I have allergies. I did not know I had allergies until I moved to California, and I was like, oh, I'm allergic to something. So there's that. Okay. Okay. Because I can feel it like right there. All right. So let's get into these strategies, okay? Marry me. Okay. So all right, when it comes to going viral, okay? People ask me all the time, what does viral mean? So I'm going to do a quick Google search and I'm going to type in, what does viral mean? Okay. I know what it means, but I'm going to tell you what Google is saying. Okay. So Google says that, lost it. Google says that of the nature caused by relating to a virus, relating to and involving an image, video, or piece of information that is circulated rapidly and widely from one internet user to another. Okay. All right. So then I want to search really quickly how many views to go viral. Okay, there we go. How many views is considered viral? This is what Google says. To recap, a video normally becomes viral when it gets 5 million or more views in a week or less. Getting your video content to go viral is one of the best things you can do as a video marketer and a creator. Okay, so that's one thing that Google, Teachable said that, and then another Hootsuite says that if a video gets between 250,000 and 1 million views, it's considered viral on TikTok, right? So most of us would consider viral being like 500,000 plus or a million, right? So that's kind of like the definition of going viral, okay? Now, how does that happen, right? So how it happens is that you have put out a piece of content, and as soon as you put it out, people start watching it, rewatching it, sharing. And people are watching it so fast, meaning that it may have started with 5 people. And these 5 people were like, oh my God, so fast. They kept watching it, tagging people and sharing. Those 5 get 5, those 5 get 5, 25, 100,000. Then it just spirals, right? So like I have a video that is on TikTok right now that is like 6 million views. Like it's, and I'm like, why? What in the world happened with this video? But I know what happened with it, but it's just still constantly racking up views or whatever on TikTok right now, right? But what happens from the standpoint of what your video going viral is because something has happened in your video and people have said to themselves, I want to see this again and again and again. I want to share this with my community somewhere. I want to share it with my friends and family. So I am tagging people. I'm texting people. I am sharing away. And then people start watching and then they keep doing this behavior, right? So like there is that, what was the pasta? It was the TikTok pasta back in like 2020. And the pasta it was like a block of feta cheese. Okay. And you put it in the middle of a pan, like a glass pan. And then you put like cherry tomatoes all around it. Right. And then you put like, some herbs or whatever on it. Okay. You bake it down and then you add pasta to it and then you mix it all together. And people were doing lots of different things to the pasta, but that was the viral pasta on TikTok. How many of you guys know what pasta I'm talking about? Like you were around on TikTok in 2020, right? There is this girl on TikTok that created this pink sauce. It was not regulated by the FDA, like the Food and Drug Administration, whatever. And people started buying it like crazy. It became this viral sauce because it was pink. It looked like Pepto-Bismol, but it wasn't Pepto, right? And then what started to happen was people were like, hey, there's no like when you get it, there's no like what do you call that thing? You know how you buy something like a food and when you open it, it has that fresh seal. You have to peel it off to keep it, that says it's fresh or expiration date and all that. Well, none of that stuff was there. And this sauce was being shipped to people through the mail, like through the hot mail, right? But whatever. But it went viral because everybody was buying it, but it went viral even more because of all the backlash that happened. Okay. So that's like some things that go viral. But from a business standpoint, you can create content that can go viral. That doesn't have to have a backlash, right? You can create content that, people that helps you get your desired results. Okay. And so today, I want to really talk about, some of you guys know about the pink sauce. So I want to talk to you guys about some of those strategies to create content to go viral. Okay. Now, the first thing you have to do before you can go, and if you guys haven't already done so, if you guys think somebody would benefit from this, please share. This live stream isn't going to go viral or anything like that, but you might invite one person, two people, five people into the live stream. Okay. All right. So when it comes to, what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. I know I was saying, like, if you want to be able to go viral, one of the first things you got to consider. What is that? What I was saying? What was I saying? I got distracted. Um, I totally got distracted. One of the first things you have to do in order to go viral is, okay, I don't know. Okay, let's just say you have a product, right? And you want to sell this particular product, right? So, for example, like there was this product that it was by, was it L'Oreal? They had this telescopic like lift mascara or whatever, right? And they wanted to sell as much of that as possible, right? So let's just say that you want to sell this lip gloss. I got this lip gloss from Maybelline. Really pretty lip gloss, right? I got it on right now. Okay. And if I want this to go viral, right? Well, one of the first things I have to do is I have to really get to know my audience, right? It's not about just creating a piece of content. No, no, no. You have got to get to know the audience, the people that you're trying to get to come and watch your content, right? Because people don't just watch a video just because they watch a video, right? The average person who hates cats is not going to watch a cat video because they hate cats, right? I will watch cat videos, but the person that hates cats is not going to watch the cat video, right? So if you're trying to sell this lip gloss and you want it to go viral, well, it goes viral because your audience watches it, rewatches it, shares, tags, right? So you have to get to know your audience, like get to know them in and out in terms of once you put something out, what is going to be their behavior, right? So for example, there the domain company and hosting platform GoDaddy, right? For many years, GoDaddy had a commercial on a Super Bowl. For many years, GoDaddy did, right? And GoDaddy, for many years, they were targeting men, right? They were not targeting women developers, women business owners at all. They were just targeting men, right? And so in their eyes, that they could get a man to do anything if it had a sexy woman attached to it, right? If it had a sexy woman attached to it. And so GoDaddy would run these ads in the Super Bowl of this woman, like very slim woman who barely had any clothes on. She was on a car or whatever, and and I think she had like a hamburger, or she was just doing like suggestive things or whatever. And this was her trying to sell like somebody's website or domain or something like that. And it was through GoDaddy. And for years, GoDaddy was using that type of messaging to get men to like watch the commercials. But then when they would post them online, those videos will continue to like get lots of traction because men were watching those commercials, right? They were just watching them and watching them and watching them and watching them. And so because they knew their audience, to them, they felt like you can get a man to do anything or buy this or buy that through A, B, and C. And it worked really well, right? So for you, let's just say you are trying to sell, what do you call this? I don't want to use the phrase that I'm thinking of. Sanitary napkins. That's what I want to, or tampons. Let's use that one. Okay. Let's just say you sell tampons, right? And you're trying to sell tampons to women that have a menstrual cycle that want to, put something, and you know what I mean? Like that's what you want to sell to, right? And so you can obviously, women that use tampons know what happened with tampons, know how you put them, know how you pull them out, right? They just know. But if they're trying to create a video to go viral, then what they have to do is they have to get into the mind of a woman, right? And one of the things that women do not enjoy is getting up and realizing there is something on the back of our pants. Women, if you agree, type agree, right? We do not want that to happen, right? And so tampon, the if you're selling tampons, could make creative commercial, like funny videos, relatable videos that a woman can relate to. It's something like, don't let this happen to you. This wouldn't happen to you if you had a tampon, whatever, right? So it is 100% about Tampax is getting to know their audience and what is going on in the mind of a woman. And then they can play on those things, right? So, like, I was in a mastermind a couple weeks ago, and they were talking about how what type of like phrases to use when it comes to marketing. And I was explaining, because she was talking about, like, she was on a website and she saw that they were talking about sagging skin or whatever, and they were targeting her with surgery or something. And the people in the room were kind of like annoyed by it. And I was like, no, 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 no. And I explained to them, I was like, well, they're targeting her because she has done some type of search. She has engaged with something, and they are just trying to help her with some level of something she is dealing with, right? And so then I took it off of her and put it on me. I said 2 years ago, if you would have been searching on social media for me, you would see Invisalign. You would see these braces companies trying to sell me products to help fix the gap that I had in my teeth. Some of y'all don't even remember my gap, but I got my Invisalign sitting right here. Right? And so I had the challenge of always being on video. I got the Red Sea parted right between my teeth because I had a tooth removed. And so my teeth moved or whatever, right? And then they were targeting me to buy Invisalign. Well, Invisalign can think about what are some of the experiences or thoughts or feelings that I'm having about not having braces and not having my thing fixed, right? One of the funniest things or relatable things they could do is me on a date. If I'm on a date, I got this big old space, and then I'm eating salad. I'm eating something, and I'm on this date, and I am just smiling, smiling, smiling. And my date is just like, they could use that in a funny way to target me, but it also has the ability to go viral because it's so relatable. Okay. All right. You guys are so kind about my smile. Thank you. But I still wanted my like straight smile. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So when it comes for you to create content that can go viral, you have to think in the mind of the person that's going to watch your video, right? How many of you guys are familiar with, okay, no, we're going to use this guy. I'm sure a lot of us know this guy. How many of y'all have heard the white guy that says, the more you F around, the more you're going to find out? If that's you, just type me. The more you F around, the more you're going to find out. I don't curse, the F word, right? And so that guy, listen, that guy created that video, right? But guess why he went viral? Because he made that video so relatable, so simple that anybody watching that video, oh, sorry. Somebody called my phone. Hang on, everybody, 1 second. Instagram has to connect with Instagram now that my phone is back. Okay, everybody good on Instagram? My phone rang. Somebody called. Okay. All right. So he made that video so relatable that it went viral, and it continues to go viral. Now that the fight happened in Montgomery, Alabama, he is viral again. Why? Because people can relate to it. It's funny, it's short, it's to the point, it's relatable, right? So, one of the strategies to be able to go viral is one, knowing your audience. Y'all write that in the chat, okay? Write that down below. One, you got to know your audience, which means you just get to talk to them, ask them questions, ask them funny questions. I have as a mentor, like in one of my mentor groups, he is the guy that had Manscapes, the product that men can use to clean themselves up down there, like make it all look good or whatever. He's Manscapes. And he was like, when they were looking for content to market their audience, to market their products, what they did was they actually got a bunch of men together and they said, what are some funny things or things that you would never tell somebody has happened to you when you're trying to clean it up down there? Right. And men started sharing all of these stories. Some of them nicked themselves. I mean, they just did this crazy stuff of what has happened to them when they are trying to shave down there. And so then they started having, they did like a campaign, and it was like people bought the product and then they reached out to them and said, hey, you purchased our product, we will give you a refund for the product if we can call you and hear some of your stories, like war stories about what has happened to you when you're trying to shave down there. And all these men started sharing these relatable stories, and they never told anybody who it was, but they got all these stories. And so when it became time for them to market, they used all these stories that men could relate to because it was happening to all men, right? So, one, they had to get to know their audience, right? Two, they had to get in the mind of their audience, right? And they had to find out what is something that is relatable that our audience can relate with, right? Okay. Then it is all about creating short, bite sized pieces of content that people can consume once, twice, three times, and they want to tag and share and share and share and share with people. Right? One of our clients, she created a video talking about medicinal mushrooms. That's what she does. But she made it short and to the point. And she spoke about, here is why medicinal mushrooms help with this versus this, right? This over this. Right? So she got to know her audience, know what they're dealing with. She created a short, bite-sized piece of content. Why short? Because our attention span today is shot to hell. Okay. So if a video is 1 minute long, if it's really good, everybody's going to watch it. But if it's not, like taking people on a roller coaster the entire time, they're going to go away. Right. Which is why short is going to work best, because if it's short and to the point, you can get to the point. Right. So she created this short piece of content talking about why medicinal mushrooms over this. Right. Video goes viral. And it goes viral to the audience she wants to reach with it. She, like, I think it was like, how many views? I think it was over 1 million views in 24 hours. She gained 50,000 followers in 24 hours. And then 20,000 of those people actually joined her email list in 24 hours, right? Now, one of the things that happened during that time frame is she not only met the people that she could relate to, but she also met the people that disagreed with her, which is another point. You can create slightly controversial content where your audience relates to, and those that don't, and they are not afraid to give you their opposing view. Right? So that is a surefire way to be able to go viral. You know your audience, know their pain point, short and to the point piece of content, right? And then the people come, right? The other people come. I kind of call that choosing a side. Okay. I call that choosing a side, right? So let's just say that I am like vegan over plant-based, right? Vegan is better than plant-based, right? I could create a bite-sized short piece of content saying why it's better to be vegan than it is to be plant-based. I don't feel that way. I'm just giving you an example, right? Here's what's going to happen. If it's short and to the point and it's factual, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, right? Then the right people have the potential of catching that content, agreeing with it. And then the people that disagree with that content are going to come as well. And then those two people are going to start having conversations in the comments, right? Have you guys ever had a video go viral and you meant well and you said what you said, and then these people came behind you and then those people started going after each other? Listen, if I intentionally want to be controversial, if I intentionally want to go viral, I will choose a side, a hard point about something, business or whatever, right? So like I started going viral on Facebook about Christians, LGBTQ plus, whatever. Now, hold on before y'all go crazy, right? And what I basically said was that, like, look, everybody needs Jesus and Jesus loves everybody. Period. Right? I said everybody needs Jesus and Jesus loves everybody. And I was like, and I started naming people that Jesus loves, right? And I named. And one of the groups that I named was LGBTQ plus, community. And oh boy, the people that agreed with me were like, yes, Jesus loves everybody, right? And the people that were like, did not agree. Most people did not agree, right? And so what started to happen was like, I believe God loves everybody, right? I just do. And so the people who did not agree and those that did agree, they just start having little conversations in the comments. And what the algorithms want is people engaging with content. They want people sharing the content, saving the content, commenting on it. And when you're like, one of the things is you're choosing a side, guess what happens? And everybody is commenting, unless people are doing something crazy, calling people out of their names or whatever, I don't like block people. If they're calling me the N-word, you get blocked immediately. If you cussing at somebody, you get blocked immediately. But if y'all just having dialogue and y'all just disagreeing, I just let y'all do what you do. You know what I mean? But what happens is that can make a video go viral, right? Now, because it's just, again, it's really important to note that, like, sometimes we will see some of these videos and we're like, why in the world did that go viral? And the reason, most times, the reason why videos go viral most times is because the video reached the intended audience. Right? It reached the intended audience. A prime example, something in the media right now is the Montgomery Riverboat Brawl. Right? We know that the big fight happened in Montgomery, Alabama, and then all these videos are coming out of people not only that were filming the fights, but that they're also like turning into spoofs. They're doing that. People are doing all these different things with what happened down there, right? And all these videos are going viral. Why? Because the intended audience is receiving the content and they're watching and sharing and tagging. Right? So when it comes time for you, if you're trying to create content that could go viral, I'm not saying it has to be controversial, but what I am saying is that you have to think in the mind of the viewer. Yes, you want it to go viral, but what is the reason why it should go viral? Right? Like you have to go, okay, look at the viral content in your industry and put it up against what you want to do. And you've got to go, okay, would people really want to share this with every single person on their email list, every single person on their Instagram story, every single person on Facebook? Do they really want everybody they know to see this video because of how it's shot, how relatable it is, and they would want to comment with it? Right? That's what I'm talking about as it pertains to viral content strategies. Now, I'll say this all the time, that you do not have to go viral in order to have success. You just don't. You don't have to go viral in order to have success. But if one of your goals is to go viral, then everything has to be intentional. From the moment that you're actually thinking of the actual content you're going to shoot, it has to be, you have to think it through. You got to think about the other person on the other side of the phone. Okay? Because as much as we say, well, this is a good video, good is relative to the viewer. You know what I mean? It's like somebody can make a movie all day long, but if some people go see it and then a few more go see it and nobody likes it, then guess what? It's not a good movie because nobody enjoyed it. The people that actually did see it said, I don't know about that. I don't know. Like, have y'all gone to the movies lately? You're like, I don't know about that movie. I saw Barbie. I enjoyed Barbie. Now, there were people who were crying at Barbie. And I was like, I wasn't crying at Barbie. And I'm okay that I wasn't crying at Barbie. But I liked Barbie. It wasn't like, I didn't feel super moved. I felt moved during Barbie when America Ferrera was giving her speech. When she did her rant, that moved me. But everything else was kind of like, oh, this is cute, this is funny, this is relatable. You know what I mean? I was like, woo, did they just say that? That's more how I felt watching Barbie. You know what I mean? But some people were like, oh my God, this was so amazing. I haven't seen a Little Mermaid yet. I should probably go see that. I need to go see that because our girl's in there. But you see what I'm saying? And so again, if you're talking about trying to create content that is going to go viral, that you want to go viral, you listen, this has got to be a strategic thought process about the viewer and not just about you and your opinion, because your opinion is great, right? But viral means everybody saw it, everybody shared it, everybody keep sharing it and keep sharing it and keep sharing it. That is what viral means, right? Okay. So the more people watch and watch and watch and share and tag, that is what causes the video to go viral. Okay. So you've got to think about some of these things. And this is some of the stuff that we teach our clients, is that like, we don't try to get our clients to go viral every single day, but we do go, okay, all right. We want to make this one go viral. So I want you, like one of my clients, she, I think she had like something happened with her dad when she was young. He was an alcoholic. I mean, she had such a interesting life. And then she became a multimillionaire, all the things, you know what I mean? And she had this story which she had never really told. And I said, okay, we're going to create this video. And I want this first frame to be this, second frame, this. And I just like gave her all the frames. And I was like, and this is how I want you to shoot it. This is the text I want you to put on screen, yada, yada, yada. She did that. Of course, the video goes viral. 10,000 followers. I mean, and so on and on and on and on and on. You know what I mean? Because we taught her the viral framework, and she created a piece of content that would relate to the people that she was trying to relate with. Okay. Same thing goes for selling a product or service. You can sell a physical product and you can get it to go viral, but it has to be very strategic and intentional. This is why marketing firms get paid so much money, because they're so smart and creative with their marketing, right? That's kind of like, let me see. I'll give you an example. So we all know that Rihanna has Fenty Beauty, and Rihanna has her fashion show, a runway show, right? And the latest runway show, she had quite a controversial person walk the runway, Johnny Depp, right? And so I say controversial because depending on who you are, you would call it controversial, And because Johnny Depp had like fairly just came off of the trial with Amber Heard and all the different things. And for Rihanna to choose to put him in her show was very controversial. But guess what happened? After that dude walked that show, everybody knew about Fenty Beauty. People who had no idea who Rihanna was, who Fenty Beauty was, knew who she was and what that was, because all of the media was talking about it. That is an expensive way to create a viral piece of content, right? It was a fashion show, and Johnny Depp is not cheap. You know what I mean? But it was a great strategic move, marketing wise, to get people talking about a thing. Does that make sense? And so I'm not saying you got to do Johnny Depp type things, that big money or whatever. But my point is that her marketing firm, that's why they get paid the money that they get paid, because they are thinking strategic and all the things. And whatever Rihanna believes and whatever she believed about Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, whatever, right? She chose to make that particular move. You see what I'm saying? That's like Beyonce is on tour right now. And the first time that, what's her name, Blue Ivy came out, like that made everybody, people that weren't planning on buying tickets to Beyonce probably bought tickets to Beyonce. People who were on the fence, I mean, all these different things. Like I'm not a big Beyonce fan, but I'm like, if I was go to the concert, I just want to see Blue Ivy. I just want to see Blue Ivy come out because she's like 11 years old, living her best life. You know what I mean? On stage, like wow, you know what I mean? Yeah, she's a clothing line, Daphne. Does that make sense? Okay. So, okay, let's open up for some Q&A. We've already been here for 35 minutes. I want to open up for some Q&A. Okay. Now, if you got questions, feel free to ask in the comments. I can see everybody on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. Feel free to ask in the chat. Also, you guys, I mentioned this yesterday that we are hosting our 3-day short form video challenge where we are teaching you how to create content for Instagram Reels, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Facebook Reels. And we're getting started in less than 2 weeks. Okay, so if you want to work with me for 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, August the 28th, 29th, and 30th, for an hour each day for only $47, you can join us. Okay. All right. Let me put a link on the screen. I forgot. I didn't put a link on the screen. You guys want to join us? You can, let me see. Let me put it here. Let me see. And if y'all have a question, go ahead and ask me in the chat. Whatever platform you're on, you can ask me in the chat. Okay. All right. Here we go. There we go. Okay. So again, I'm going to be teaching you the first day. We're going to be talking about how to build a marketing funnel, because it's one thing to, to create content online. And it's another thing to be able to generate leads and actually capture leads into your business. And then we're going to teach you strategies for Instagram, strategies for TikTok, and strategies for YouTube Shorts over the course of 3 days for just $47. So that's basically like what? So like $15 a day. Yeah, right around $15 an hour. It's like, it seems expensive, but it's not. Because like, listen, we charge $500 for a consulting hour, right? But for 3 days, you get me for like $47. Okay. Now, if you are watching this and you are on Facebook or you're on Instagram and you want to join the challenge, you can just comment the word challenge. Okay. So we have a system that will send you a link if you're on Facebook or if you're on Instagram. If you just comment the word challenge, it'll send you a DM. Everybody else that's on YouTube, LinkedIn, or TikTok, you got to go to the link on the screen, KeaKelly.com/challenge. Okay. What questions you guys have? Let me see. I don't see any questions here. Any questions? Let me see. In these times, it's the sharing and tagging that helps promote and assist content and going viral. Well, that's the same in general. Like, the only reason why content goes viral is because people are sharing and tagging. It's just what it's always been. Like a video. Okay, a video is nothing if it's just there. A video is nothing if nobody sees it. And so somebody sees it, they got to tell somebody. And then the more people you tell, then that's what happens. That's how anything goes viral in general. It used to be with TikTok, they were pushing out content like crazy. And it's that they're not pushing it the way that they were or whatever. Do you offer done for you services? So Daphne, we do. Yes, we have some levels of done for you. Like, if you are someone and you want to actually have a marketing funnel built for you, we do that. And then we work with just a few people on social media management. Okay. A few. I'm like doing a few. Okay. So we do funnel creation, like the email marketing, the website, all the things, like the email content and all that. Done for you service. And then a few people, we manage their accounts on social media, like your Instagram reels and your TikToks. Okay. So Daphne, if you're interested in that, you can send us the email. Let me give you my email address down here, Daphne. Let me see. Can I reply to you? Nope. I'll give you an address for my assistant. You can reach out to her. Assistant@KeaKelly.com. Okay. Okay, let me see. Ms. Mel is a very smart marketing move. She had the C. Brown incident and he experienced his personal public court situation. So both the female and male, very publicized situation, very represented. Yep, very much so. Questions? Any questions about going viral, business, and all that? What is funneling? Good question, Dr. Williams. Okay, so when we talk about funnels, I got a piece of paper here. Let me see. Hold on. Y'all, any of y'all ever been in my classes before? You know, I'm a visual person. Sorry, my cat is like, be quiet. Hold on. I'm looking for paper. Some paper? All right, we'll use this. This is not working for me. Let me get this napkin. All right, this is what a funnel is, okay? I have a website. I need the funnel. Oh, perfect. Yeah, so just reach out to us, Daphne. All right, so when it comes to what is a funnel, okay. So basically, a funnel is, let's see. Let me show y'all what a funnel is. All right. Okay. So when you are a business, right, and you're trying to sell this, right, one of the things about trying to sell your products is you need to generate interest to your product, right? And you need to be able to control communicating with people that have shown interest in your product, right? For example, if I sell lipstick and 100 people have shown interest in buying this lipstick, it's great that they watched my video. It's great that they commented on it. But what I need to have control to be able to communicate with those 100 people, even like if they didn't buy immediately. Most people don't buy immediately. Most people buy over time, right? So let's just say I am promoting this on Instagram and 100 people visit my website and 5 of them purchase it. Great. But what about the other 95? I don't know who they are. I don't have no way to contact them. This is why you need to have a funnel, okay? And a funnel is where you've got all these leads that are coming. It's like I'm trying to do this like it's big at the top and then small at the bottom, right? So where 100 people come to your website and they give you their email address, right? Because you have on your website that give us your email address and we'll give you 20% off your next order, right? So all 100 people that came to your website gave you their email address, right? So here's all 100 people. They come in, right? But not everybody is going to buy immediately, right? So then they all came in and then 5 of them actually purchased, right? So now you can keep communicating with those 5. But because the other 100 gave the other 95 gave you their email address as well, now you can keep talking to them. For example, if somebody comes to my website and says, "Hey, I'm interested in working with you one-on-one," right? But they don't go and buy a product immediately. We have free things on my website that people can download for free that will help them get started with marketing their business, right? And so if they opt in and grab those free things, they may not have purchased from me today, but because I have their email address, I'm able to communicate with them later on, right? So like usually when we launch our products, we'll sell between like $75,000 and $100,000 in sales for like over a course of like a couple weeks, right? And the reason why we are able to sell so much is because every single day we are focused on getting people into our funnels, right? Getting them into our funnels. So that way, when we are sending emails or communicating with our community, right? That they have been there for a while. They got in something for free today, and then 2 months, 3 months, 4 months later, they're like, okay, I'm ready to work with Kenya. Then they buy because we have been having a conversation with our community. Does that make sense? So it's having the ability to continue the relationship with a person who has purchased and who hasn't purchased. A lot of people just have videos that just go out and they're trying to sell something and they actually don't have a follow-up process. And the follow-up happens if you have a marketing funnel. Okay, does that make sense? Do you provide information on monetization for any or all of the top social media pages? So if somebody hires me one-on-one and they need specific help with how to monetize that, then yes. If you're talking about inside of the 3-day challenge, our 3-day challenge is focused 100% on teaching you strategies to generate leads to your funnels and to make sales, like how to create content that gets people to watch, how to create content that gets people to actually take an action with you and all that. But if somebody hires me one-on-one, we help people with everything. Okay. You got it. Perfect, Dr. Williams. Okay. Any other questions? Like I used to go live every day for like years, and now I am back at it. Okay. I had to fall off when I was moving because I was like, I closed my office because I was moving to a different part of town. Then I had to close up my house because I was moving to a different part of town. And then once I moved in, I was just like, oh my God, it's just too much work to do. So I had to focus on getting my house together. I just opened up the last box like 2 days ago. And I'm like, whoop, took me 1 month and a couple days, and I am like fully done. The house is not fully pretty, like it's livable, but like it's not fully decorated. Like this side is pretty and everything else is like a mess, like not decorated or whatever. I need to monetize my TikTok. Okay, let's do it, Daphne. Any other questions? Thanks for following, guys. Okay, so if you guys don't have any additional questions, then listen, I want every last one of y'all to join us in the 3-day challenge. Listen, you're talking about working with me every single day for 3 days for an hour, right? Like if I have like every single person that comes to my challenges is always just like, I cannot believe this was so inexpensive. Because you're talking about an hour one night, an hour another night, an hour another night. Very targeted, very intentional. And then you get homework every night. And the homework is just to do what I'm telling you to do and create a video and post it. Every single time people join the challenge, do what we tell them to do. Dr. Anna, 80,000 followers. Octavia, $5,000. Mercedes, $20,000. People just continue to just make money because they're like, okay, I'm learning this thing. I can apply this thing. Boom, 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 boom. So every last one of y'all, if any of you guys are here and you said, Kenya, I want your help. I want you to help me. Here's how you can help yourself. $47. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, August 28th, 29th, and 30th. An hour every single night. It's at 4 o'clock California time, 7 o'clock East Coast. If you're in a different country, you're able to rewatch it all the way until the next day at 12 noon EST. Okay, so if you're in a different country and you're sleeping when I'm live, it will be available for you to watch every single day until 12 noon EST the next day. Okay, all right. Any other questions? I got to go have lunch. I'm sitting here like, yeah, I think it's lunchtime. No more questions? Okay, well, no more questions, you guys. Then I would love for you guys to listen. We have some free things. Like, I don't know if you guys want some free stuff. Like, if you want to, let me see. What I talked a lot about funnels. So, if any of you all are interested and you like want to learn how to get started with having a funnel, then if you're on Facebook or if you're on Instagram, just comment the word funnel. If you're on Facebook or Instagram, you can comment the word funnel, and then I'll send you a free guide on how to get started with a marketing funnel. But if you are on TikTok or YouTube or LinkedIn, you can just go to this website, KenyaKelly.com/funnel, and that will give you a free getting started guide on how to create the perfect marketing funnel. So it's a PDF guide and it's a training that goes along with it, absolutely free. Okay, so some of y'all gonna join the challenge. Some of y'all want the free funnel. Okay, if you're on Facebook or Instagram, just type the word funnel. Everybody else, that's the link. Okay, all right. Now, if you guys want to watch this on replay, just come to my YouTube channel. Listen, where we at YouTube? We're still trying to get to like 4,000 followers on YouTube. Can y'all do me a favor? All of y'all come follow my YouTube channel. Let me see where we at. Yeah, my YouTube channel is Kenya Kelly. We are 20 followers away from subscribers away, excuse me, from 4,000. All y'all that are here, y'all are here on live and on replay. Come on YouTube at Kenya Kelly and come and subscribe. I have content that goes out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm teaching all the things, like everything you can possibly want to know. I'm teaching it. So I'm not holding nothing back. You know what I mean? So come and follow. Okay. So Kenya Kelly on YouTube. Anybody follow me? Let me see. Y'all like, no. I hope you guys will though. Okay. All right. Let me let you guys go. All right. Bye guys.